Keir Starmer, the brand new leader of the Labour Party. He says it's an honour and a privilege of his life to be elected as the new party leader. In its 120-year history, he is the 19th leader and he will be replacing Jeremy Corbyn. If you would like to know more about him, watch the whole video where we go into his life, his background, his career and how he became the new leader of the Labour Party.
Info World. Worldwide information.
Keir Starmer today has become Labour Party's 19th leader in its 120-year history. He declared a new era for Labour as he was elected the party's new leader in a landslide victory after a 3-month contest to replace Jeremy Corbyn. Securing a convincing majority across all sections of Labour's electorate, included registered supporters, members and affiliates, and a 57% of the vote overall, he said it was an honour and privilege of my life to be elected as the party's leader.
And the privilege of my life be elected as leader of the Labour Party. It comes at a moment like none other in our lifetime.
But who is he? Keir was born in Southwark, London on the 2nd of September 1962. He was the second of 4 children to a nurse and a toolmaker. Keir was named after the first Labour leader, Keir Hardie. He passed his 11+ examinations and gained entry to Reigate Grammar School, then a voluntary aided state school, although it converted into an independent fee-paying grammar school in 1976, while he was still there. He studied law at the University of Leeds, graduated with a first-class Bachelor of Law degree in 1985. He then undertook postgraduate studies at St Edmund Hall, Oxford, graduating from the University of Oxford as a Bachelor of Civil Law in 1986. Starmer became a barrister in 1987 at the Middle Temple, later becoming a bencher there in 2009. He has also been called to the bar in several Caribbean countries. He was appointed Queen's Counsel in 2002, the same year he became joint head of Doughty Street Chambers. He also served as a human rights advisor to the Northern Ireland Policing Board and the Association of Police Officers, and was also a member of the Foreign Office Death Penalty Advisory Panel from 2002 to 2008. In 2007, he was named QC of the Year by the UK Legal Directory. In July 2008, he was named head of the Crown Prosecution Service and Director of Public Prosecutions. He took over from Ken MacDonald on the 1st of November 2008. MacDonald, himself a former defence lawyer, publicly welcomed the appointment. In February 2009, Starmer approved a decision not to prosecute any police over the controversial shooting of Jean-Charles de Menez. In July 2010, Starmer announced the decision not to prosecute the police officer Simon Harwood in relation to the death of Ian Tomlinson. This led to accusations by Tomlinson's family of a police cover-up. After a subsequent inquest found that Mr. Tomlinson had been unlawfully killed, Starmer announced that Harwood would be prosecuted for manslaughter. The officer was acquitted in July 2012 but dismissed from the police that September. Starmer left office in 2013 and was replaced by Alison Saunders. Later that month, the Labour Party announced that Starmer would lead an inquiry into changing the law to give further protection to victims in cases of rape and child abuse. On 28th of December, he said to BBC, "Well, I'm back in private practice. I'm rather enjoying having some free time and I'm considering a number of options." Starmer was elected in December 2014 to be the Labour Party's prospective parliamentary candidate for the constituency of Holborn and St Pancras, following the decision of the sitting MP Frank Dobson to retire. Starmer was elected at the 2015 general election with a majority of 17,048. He was urged by a number of activists to stand to be leader of the Labour Party in 2015's leadership election, following the resignation of Ed Miliband, but he ruled this out, citing his relative lack of political experience. During the campaign, Keir Starmer supported Andy Burnham, who finished second to Jeremy Corbyn. Corbyn appointed Starmer as a shadow Home Office Minister, a role from which Starmer resigned in 2016 in protest at Corbyn's leadership, along with numerous other Labour MPs. On 6 October 2016, Starmer accepted appointment as Shadow Brexit Secretary, replacing Emily Thornberry in this role. On taking up the role, Starmer resigned from a consultancy position with a law firm, specialising in human rights. He also acted for Gina Miller in bringing legal proceedings against the government. In his role as Shadow Brexit Secretary, Starmer questioned the government's destination for the UK outside of the European Union, as well as calling for Brexit plans to be made public. On 6 December 2016, Prime Minister Theresa May confirmed the publication of such plans, in what some considered a victory for Starmer. On the 25th of September 2018, he declared to the Labour Party conference in Liverpool that campaigning by the party for a public vote must be an option. Following Labour's heaviest defeat in history at the 2019 general election, Jeremy Corbyn announced that he would stand down as leader of the Labour Party. Starmer announced his candidacy in the ensuing leadership election on the 4th of January 2020, winning multiple endorsements from MPs as well as from the trade union Unison. In his personal life, Starmer is married to Victoria Anderson, a solicitor, from 2017, and they have a son and daughter. He was awarded a knighthood in 2014 for services to law and criminal justice, and is therefore entitled to be known as Sir Keir Starmer. Although he accepted the knighthood, he prefers not to be called Sir.
If you like this video, don't forget to like it, leave your comments, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to Info Air World. This is a platform for you.